Welcome guys, welcome again to the channel. This is another video here on the e-commerce. Today I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on. It's we're going to implement the repository for the application. This is a repository and unit of work pattern. So here I have the whole page here implementing the repository and unit of work and ASP.NET MVC application. So it gives you an example and everything here. It tells you how to implement the whole repository. So here it gives you pretty much a whole example. So this is kind of like if you want to read it over, if you want to check it, so that way you can implement it on your application. So if you want to read it, do more changes, here it is. And Microsoft has a well document uh, pretty much everything. So this is the application. This is pretty much the application on the front end right now. This is the online store. I implement this, the whole HTML, CSS, I give it a little more looks. Um, I got some items here. So this is going to be the front end. So people, whenever they log in, whenever they go into the page, they can actually see that. So the blog, let me go ahead and pull the blog. Oh, and I also have implemented the see this nice circulating when it's loading. So whenever you click on it, see it says blog, you can see that. All right, so then I implemented the panel. So I implemented the dashboard. So far, so we still, still progress. It's a lot to go. So you can actually see, you can actually minimize it. You can open it up. You can do all of that. So, um, so right now, what I got going right now, let me see what I got. Oh, I got the one also. I have changed the post list. So see, actually you have an image now. You can actually see the image. You can see the title. You can click on the edit. So you can edit the image. You can go back to the list, go to list. So yeah, you can do all of that. So I wanted to show you guys one more thing that I did um, for the application. So whenever people want to send a message, they can actually send you a message here, click on the contact page, and you can actually send a message here. Let me put down my name on it, Martin Debs. I'm gonna put down what's my email. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna put down my email right here. Um, looking for looking for a web developer, like that. So then I hit send message. See, it says send message. So that, see, all of that goes back to clear. So then I can actually go back to the panel and I can actually go to uh okay, I need to add up a link for that one. So then you can go to my messages. I think it is my messages. Yeah, like that. See, and you can actually see it right there. It says looking for a web developer. Uh, you can highlight it. You can search it here. So I put down my name on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. It says, are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Boom, it's gone right there. And it gives you this nice. So the next thing I want to go ahead and do is work on the products. So we're going to navigate to the application here, and I want to show you guys what I've done so far. Um, so what I did so far from the previous videos, I created a class here with the products, and I have created for the all this right here. This is title, description, the author, the list, the price, all of that. So then I got categories and I got one for images. So all of that, that's what I did. So I implemented also the repository here, which is here. It says one for to get all, to get one by item, one to add, remove, and then I also implemented the here the so that was the interface, and then I also implemented the repository here. So here, what I end up doing, I'm connecting the application DB context and injecting that into here, and then I have a function for adding, one to get. I also had implemented one for to get all of them, and also to remove the items here. So I implemented that. I'm sorry. Um, so that's what I implemented. So the next thing I want to go ahead and do, and I'm going to go ahead and continue doing that. So I wanted to show you guys. Oh, and also, so I made, so all this right here, I'm gonna give it to you guys because you've been watching my videos and and subscribing to my channel. I'm gonna give you all of that, so you'll be able to, guys, you'll be able to go into my repo and you can actually download it from there. So let me go ahead and go over here. Let me show you guys where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and implement that. Let me go here. Let me go into my GitHub. Let me So if you guys go into here where it says online store application here, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it to, I'm gonna go ahead and upload it now, and you guys will be able to see it, and you guys will be able to retrieve it there. So I'm gonna put down adding more, adding, I'm gonna call this one adding on the new UI and contact page. So you guys can get it from there, and we can focus about working in the working in the on the repo. So let me go ahead and push it and make sure it goes through. Okay, now it's here. Now we can go back to the GitHub. Yeah, so now if I refresh it, so I have done the new commit, and you guys be able to see it's right there. It says, oh, I misspelled. It's okay. Uh, so you guys will be able to have all of that. So I have here, I have the one for the controller. I created the API so that way you can send a message. So, and also I'm using JavaScript to retrieve that data. So let me see. That's the panel. So, and this is I'm using JavaScript. Let me show you guys. Pretty cool. That's the whole front. Oh, this is the whole thing for the UI, the front page. So if you guys feel free, oh, there's the images there, so you guys can get it. So feel free to and then the CSS is right there. So I mean, all of that, man. I'm giving you all of that, you guys. I have the preloader there. I have all the libraries there. You guys can implement. So let me see. If you want me to go over um any of that, leave a message on the bottom of the video. Um, and I'd be happy to go over that. But right now we are going to be working on the repo here. So okay, so now that we have pushed that, you guys will have access to that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on the interface part. Creating the next thing will be the repository. So anyway, so don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like the videos. Leave a comment at the bottom and see what, let me know what you guys think about it. Everything that I'm doing, I'm putting up there so you guys can have access to that and implement whatever you guys want to do with the application. Okay, so Let me see here. What do we got? So we have, so this is the I repository. So, oh, this one, I'm going to go ahead and put it, I'm going to go ahead and move it inside the, inside this folder right here. I'm going to go ahead and move it. Yes, I want to go ahead and name it, rename it. Okay, so I have created the, okay, so that's the I repository. So now the next thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and create one for products. Let me show you. So here inside the I repository, I want to go ahead and create a one for interface for products. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a class. And this one I'm gonna go ahead and do I product repository like that. So I mean, pretty much this whole video I'm doing is just an upgrade that I'm doing from my previous video that I did. If you I'm just doing an upgrade because this is we're already the .NET 8, I think we're already so it's just an upgrade of that. So some other code you can actually get it from over here, from these, see from this here. I just implemented more features like the panel. I have implemented the panel on it. Um, Pretty much all the features. So I'm trying to take it to the next level. So I'm just grabbing some other code from the previous video, and I'm just taking it to the next level. So implement more features. So that's why I'm kind of skipping some other stuff. So here I am going to use I repository like that. And then the one we're going to do is the product. I'll go ahead and implement the product. Okay. And let's go ahead, and this one's going to be boy update. And then we're going to be doing update of the product. Yeah. And let me go ahead and save this one. It says already apply changes. Yes, I want to do that. So, okay, so now that we have created the one from the I repository, I want to go ahead and do one for, I want to go ahead and create a regular product repository. So let me go ahead and do this one. So here, I want to go ahead and do add. Uh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go ahead and add up a new item. This is going to be a class, and I'm going to call this one. This is going to be called product like that, repository. And then here, I want to go ahead and implement, here I'm going to implement, I'm going to bring in the repository like that. And then I'm going to put product. And this is going to be iProduct repository like that. Let me go ahead and bring this product. Implement the interface. Yes, I want to go ahead and do that. And I want to go ahead and do, create a constructor here on the top. And inside there, I want to go ahead and bring the application DV context like that. And then I'm going to do DV. And then I'm going to do base. And inside there, it's going to be a DV. And let's go ahead and implement this DV. It's this one right here. So let me use the underscore here. Okay. So now inside the update, I want to go ahead and bring some of the items here. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let me see. So let's go ahead and do bar object. Let's create a variable. It's going to be called bar object from DV, like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to go ahead and do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And then I'm going to do bar object from DV. Like that. And this is going to be underscore DV. And this is going to be products. Products. We're going to do images later. And I want to get first of default async. No, actually, first of default. And here what we're going to do is u dash u dot id. And let's compare this one. Let's make it as if it's equal to object dot dv. I'm sorry, object ID. So now let's go ahead and check to see if, let's put down if object from dv is not equal, to null. So here we're going to do is from object from dv, and then this is going to be title, and this is object from the title. So we're going to do all of them. So let me go ahead and copy all of that. Let me go ahead and copy all of this real fast. Okay, so I got the ones for the title, for the VIN, the ISBN, the price, price for 50, list price, price for 100, description category. Got the author, whoever just um created the product, and then also the images. So I have all of that. So that's pretty much for the product. So, and then next thing I'm going to do, it's going to be for the unit of work. So now we're going to create one for the unit of work. We're going to create an interface. So let's go here. So this is going to be another way how to create an interface. So this is going to be unit of work, like that. So inside there, what we're going to do is here we're going to implement the let me type in void dot save. And here we're going to do is we're going to bring the product repository like that, and it's going to be product. And this is we're going to apply the get. Okay, so now we got to do stop application. So then we got to create one for a regular one. It's not going to be an interface. It's just a regular repository. So here we're going to do is we're going to call this one, instead of being it's going to be called product repository, like that. Uh-oh. Do we have that already? Yeah, we do have one. Oh, it's not called product. It's going to be called unit of work. My bad. Okay, so in this one here, we're not going to need interface. We're just going to need a regular one. And this is going to be unit of work. Unit of work, like that. And inside there, we're going to go ahead and bring the interface, which is unit of work, like that. And let's go ahead and implement this interface like that. All right, that's looking good. So inside there, all right, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and implement the constructor here. So I'm going to do CTOR like that, and it's going to be unit of work. I'm going to go ahead and bring the application DV context like that, and then inside there is going to be DV, and let's go ahead and bring that in there. like that. Okay, so it's read only DV, yeah, like that. Perfect. So I'll just make this one underscore. And now once we're done with that, then we have to go to the startup and go ahead and we have to declare it there so we can actually access it through the whole application. So now here, let's go ahead and do underscore DV like that. And it's going to be save changes. And so here, I want to go ahead and do one for the product. And this is going to be new product repository. And then here's going to be underscore DV like that. And oh, it's supposed to be product with the P capital. And now we can actually go here. Okay, so we can get rid of that right there. So it's going to be product and it's going to be get, and then it's going to be private set. Just like that. Wonder why it's still okay. Let's see what's going on with this one. Unit of work. So now we have created that interfaces in the repository. Now we have to go to the inside the program here, and we have to go ahead and implement this. So that way it's built on a core knows. So I'm going to go here where it says builder, and I'm going to type in services and then add a scope. And inside there, I am going to use a unit of work, and it's going to be unit of work like that. Let me go ahead and see if I can import this one. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. So that's that. Perfect. Look at that. All right. Let me go ahead and rebuild it. Make sure there's no errors. Yeah. So far, so good. No errors at all. Perfect. Yeah. So let me go ahead and refresh this. Let me go ahead and refresh it to make sure it works. See that loader. It's really nice. Um, have to create that the pen was working. Okay, so this is the one for the pose. That's perfect right there. Cool. That's it. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to show you guys how to implement the unit of work inside a controller. And we're going to create one for the category and so on. But yeah, so feel free to check out the repository. It's free. You know, there's no charge. All I'm asking is if you can share it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you write a comment saying what do you think about the video. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you on the next one. And I mean, it's, it's gonna get interesting. All right, stay tuned. All right, see you later. Stay coding. Hmm.